Did I have to do anything amazing to stay on top? Did you say something like that? No. No, I was very lucky. I think we had the best artists, we had the best writers, and poor DC. They did the best they could, but I don't know if I mentioned this yesterday at one of the panels. I don't know if you were there, but I think it's a funny story. After we were doing our strips, Fantastic Four and Spider-Man and the Hulk and all of them, and they were selling very well, I decided to change the name of our company, which at that time was Atlas. And I said, we need a better name. Let's call it Marvel. Marvel is a great name, because besides being a ham actor, I love advertising. And I thought Marvel was a good name we could use to advertise, because we could come up with phrases like, make mine Marvel. Welcome to the Marvel age of comics. Marvel marches on. You know, all kind of corny things like that. When we changed our name, DC had been named National Comics. And they decided, well, if Atlas changes its name to Marvel, we'll change our name too. And they spent a lot of money hiring an organization. I didn't know there were such organizations that does their business is they come up with names for companies. So they paid this organization a lot of money, and the name they came up with was DC. And we were Marvel, and they were DC. So that'll give you an idea of how much competition we had. The competition. Yes, sir.
Hi, Stan. Andrew.
Hi.
Hiya. What do you feel about the fact that a lot of heroes kill people now?
Heroes kill people now?
Yeah. What do you feel about that?
You know, I haven't been reading the books lately, and I didn't know that heroes are killing people, but if you want my honest opinion, I don't like it. I tried not to have anybody really kill anybody, but once we had Spider-Man's girlfriend died, but that was a very important thing, and we made a big thing out of it. But we never had our heroes really kill anybody that I can remember, and I don't, if they are doing it, I don't know why. And I will look into it.
Yes, sir. I mean, you wrote, obviously, fantastic stories, but was there a writer that you really did stories that you wished you'd done? Was there someone you admired in the comics?
The one writer that I really admire in comics is not an American, but he's an English writer, and he's the fellow who did the, they did a movie of it, I forget the name.
Watchmen.
Who?
Alan Moore.
Alan Moore, that's the guy. I think he is great. I mean, he is the most imaginative writer. It's just a shame that none of the movies they made of his stories really did justice to him. But other than that, I mean, I like most of the writers, but to me, Alan Moore stands out. I was kind of hoping he'd be here. I'd love to have met him. If you see him, give him my regards, okay? Yes, sir. Well, either one of you. Ladies first. The lady first.
I was wondering, as a writer, do you ever feel guilty for killing off characters? Do you ever feel like connected to them, or do you just say, "Oh, they're fictional, they're not real, I don't care"? They're just...
Do I ever feel connected to them?
Your characters, like when you kill them off or something, do you ever feel like that affects you? Does it stay with you, or can you dismiss it?
She said a funny thing. She said, do I feel connected to my characters like when I kill them off? I don't kill them off. I killed one character. I once killed her father. No, I killed her father, Captain Stacy in Spider-Man. And then the next thing I knew, when I stopped writing the script, a writer named, I forgot his name, but he killed Gwen Stacy, the daughter, Jerry Conway. And I said to him, what's the matter with you, Jerry? Are you mad at the Stacy family? No, the only one I think I ever remember killing was poor Gwen Stacy. But the reason I killed her, it's a very funny thing. When we started, I mean, killing her isn't funny. I mean, it's an ironic thing. I don't want to say the wrong thing because I'm supposed to be a writer. When we started doing the script, after Steve Ditko left it, John Romita and I were doing Spider-Man, and I thought that Gwen Stacy would be the girl that Peter would eventually end up with. But then we introduced Mary Jane, MJ as I call her. It's funny, I didn't really know anything about drugs. I was never involved with them. And I didn't know that MJ stood for marijuana until people told me. But it was too late to change it. So anyway, all of a sudden, it was like the characters had come to life. MJ had more personality than Gwen Stacy, and there was nothing we could do about it. No matter how John drew them, and no matter how I wrote them, MJ was just more fun than Gwen Stacy. And we finally decided, gee, I think maybe Peter Parker ought to end up with MJ. So how did we get Gwen Stacy out of the way? See, when you're a writer, you're like God. You can kill people. So anyway, we killed Gwen Stacy, and that's why, and I'm a little sorry we didn't. She's the only character I remember ever killing. Yes,